Ever wondered why people sometimes misinterpret what the majority actually thinks? Stick around to learn about a fascinating psychological phenomenon called pluralistic ignorance and how it shapes public opinion and politics. Pluralistic ignorance happens when people wrongly believe that their private thoughts, feelings, or beliefs are different from those of others. Let me break it down with a classic example. Imagine you're in a classroom and the teacher asks if there are any questions. You have a burning question, but you don't raise your hand because you think everyone else understands. Meanwhile, everyone else is thinking the same thing. The result? No one asks the question, and everyone leaves confused. This concept doesn't just apply to classrooms, it spills over into public opinion and politics. Think about how people might vote. If you believe that everyone in your social circle is supporting a particular candidate, even if you're unsure or disagree, you might go along with the perceived majority. This can lead to a false consensus, where a silent majority actually holds a different opinion, but doesn't express it due to fear of social isolation. Mass media plays a crucial role here. News outlets, social media, and even entertainment can perpetuate pluralistic ignorance by presenting certain viewpoints as the norm. If you constantly see news stories or social media posts favoring one perspective, you might start to believe this is the dominant public opinion, even if it isn't. This can sway public opinion and even affect election outcomes. Politicians and policymakers often rely on polling data to gauge public sentiment. But if the data is skewed by pluralistic ignorance, it can lead to policies that don't actually reflect the true will of the people. For example, if a controversial policy appears to be widely accepted due to media portrayal, politicians might push it through, thinking they're aligning with public opinion. Meanwhile, the silent majority remains unrepresented. So, what can we do about it? The first step is awareness. Understand that just because something seems like the majority opinion doesn't mean it is. Encourage open dialogue and create safe spaces where people feel comfortable expressing their true thoughts and feelings. Question the narratives presented by the media and seek out diverse sources of information. By recognizing and addressing pluralistic ignorance, we can foster a more accurate and inclusive public dialogue. Until next time, keep questioning and stay curious.